Welcome back to Arsenal News TV, and today we're going to first look at what Sander Berge thinks about £35 million Arsenal transfer as Gunners eye summer bid, and then we're going to look at what Martin Odegaard has told friends about staying at Arsenal and manager Mikel Arteta. So the first transfer headline states that what Sander Berge thinks about £35 million Arsenal transfer as Gunners eye summer bid. So the reports are stating that Mikel Arteta reportedly wants to bring the Norwegian to the Emirates Stadium this summer. Sander Berge has reportedly made his thoughts clear on a potential summer move to Arsenal. The Norwegian has long been linked with the switch to the Emirates Stadium, with Mikel Arteta apparently keen to sign him. His release clause is thought to be around £35 million, a price that the Gunners could potentially pay to bring him to North London. Berge himself may now have handed encouragement to Arsenal with his attitude towards a move to the club. A source close to the player has confirmed the Norwegian is keen on a switch to the Emirates, whilst there is also a high possibility that he could sign for the Gunners. That news will certainly be welcome to Arsenal, who face competition in the race for the 23-year-old. Liverpool are also reported to be interested in the move as they search for a replacement for the outgoing Jorginho Wijnaldum, who could be set to leave Anfield following the expiry of his contract. One further advantage that Arsenal could potentially hold, though, is one of Berge's countrymen. Norwegian midfielder Martin Odegaard joined the Gunners on loan from Real Madrid in January, with the club reportedly also keen to secure his signature on a permanent deal. The current Gunners' midfielder and Berge are reported to be close friends, with the Sheffield United man apparently keen to be reunited with his compatriots. Despite all the speculation surrounding the midfielder's future, current Blades interim boss Paul Heckingbottom has been staunch over keeping him at Bramall Lane. Talking in April, he said, "Sander hasn't spoken about the future. If he is here, that will be out of my hands. But I'm expecting him to stay. Yes, he's contracted to us. Don't forget that. And what a player he would be to help us get back. The only thing Sander is bothered about at the moment is getting fit. That's what's driving him on." Berge has endured a hugely frustrating 2020-2021 season as the Blades suffered relegation to the Championship. He has been hit with a number of injury issues throughout the campaign and has only made 15 league appearances. This is in huge contrast to his excellent showings during the 2019-2020 season, as the Blades secured an impressive 9th place finish in their first season back in the Premier League. The midfielder has 3 years left to run on the 3.5-year contract he penned upon his arrival at Sheffield United from Genk in January 2020. In all, he has made 32 appearances for the Yorkshire outfit in all competitions and scored 2 goals. So it looks like Sander Berge is a possible opportunity for the Gunners to sign on a transfer fee of £35 million. So you have to wait and see if the Gunners are really in the market this summer and going to see how this transfer pans out. So this nicely takes us on to the second piece of transfer news, which states that what Martin Odegaard has told friends about staying at Arsenal and manager Mikel Arteta. So the reports are stating that Arsenal are desperate to keep hold of Martin Odegaard in the transfer window. Arsenal only Martin Odegaard has already revealed his intentions going into the transfer window. Mikel Arteta is desperate to keep hold of the playmaker after impressing him during his stints from Real Madrid. Martin Odegaard has told his Arsenal pals that he would love to stay at the club longer than the current season. It comes after joining on loan in January when he was told by Zinedine Zidane his services were not needed at Real Madrid that year. The Frenchman had largely ostracised the midfielder prior to his move to the Gunners. And Mikel Arteta, Martin Odegaard has found a manager he trusts and one that believes in his abilities. He has contributed to the decision made by the Norway international, though that might not be enough. The 22-year-old has told his Arsenal buddies that he wants to stay at the club on the permanent basis. He has been given a key role in the starting 11 under Mikel Arteta and has been allowed to express himself. The same duties were not so true at Madrid, and he believes at his age he should be playing on a regular basis. Furthermore, the playmaker is on board with Mikel Arteta's vision and wants to continue with the Arsenal project. However, with the Gunners looking likely to miss out on European competition, it remains to be seen whether the Gunners will be able to afford Martin Odegaard. After impressing on loan, Real Madrid are entitled to raise his price, while club chief Florentino Perez is a big fan and does not want to lose him on a permanent basis. There is also the situation surrounding Zinedine Zidane to contemplate, with the speculation growing that the Frenchman will leave at the end of the season. That would have an effect on Martin Odegaard. He does not see a viable route into the starting 11 with the 48-year-old in charge. Signing Martin Odegaard on a permanent basis would be a huge bonus for Mikel Arteta, who has made him a top priority going into the transfer window. The former Real Sociedad star has made 18 appearances for Arsenal, scoring twice. So it looks like Martin Odegaard has told friends about staying at Arsenal, and this is all due to the way Mikel Arteta trusts in his abilities, unlike Zinedine Zidane at Real Madrid. And with Arsenal desperate to keep hold of Martin Odegaard, someone that has impressed at occasions for the Gunners, even though his recent form hasn't hit the levels that we all expected as Arsenal fans. In terms of Martin Odegaard, he is someone that can slot nicely and also be that alternative if Emil Smith-Rowe gets injured, someone that can also play alongside Thomas Partey, or allow Mikel Arteta to change the formation like he did, where he can play the 4-1-4-1 formation, or he can change the formation like he did in the game versus Chelsea, where they have two attacking midfielders. So it looks like Martin Odegaard can offer a lot for the Gunners. The price will be very difficult for Mikel Arteta's Arsenal, given the fact that it will be a very large price. It could be above £40 million, and that's what Real Madrid value him. And with Arsenal missing out European competition, will they be able to afford that sort of money? We'll have to wait and see. But it looks like Martin Odegaard wants to stay at Arsenal, and we have to wait and see how this transfer pans out. But other than that, guys, remain blessed. Stay tuned for the next video, and peace.